baker in the house this day. How are you doing? And thanks so much for joining. Yes, we are having a different atmosphere. Yes, this wonderful Tuesday. Where are you watching me from? I'm live. I'm live from Nigeria. Yes, I want to know where you're watching from. And you could remember I said it last year that 2026 will come up and give you some tips on starting your business, starting it small, starting it simple. Just make sure you go for it. Do not relent in that thing that you want to do, especially when it comes to baking business. Yes, do not relent in it. Starting small, you need to start. There are just simple tools that you can start up with, and yes, gradually being consistent actually goes a very long way. Yes, we are not in the bakery today, but in today's episode, I'll be sharing and showing you some little tips, some simple tools that you can, start. And peradventure, you might even have been doing your little baking in the house and you have people come around, you do for your family, and they found out that, yes, that thing, that mouth-watering treats you are giving them, wow, this is very nice. Why not start it as a side also? Oh, yes. Do not relent on it. Like I have said initially, just make sure that you have the right recipe, the right ingredients that you are going to make use of for your small business. Starting small. You need to just start. 2026, do not relent in it. Do not take the bull by the horn. And most times when you take the bull by the horn, the bull might, well, try your best and make sure that you are getting value for what you are putting out. So like I told you, I said today I'll be showing you some simple tools that you can lay your hands on. It's not until you get something gigantic, but if you have the money to start, why not? Yes, you can. But you can still start with the little ones that you have. Check your kitchen, check your pantry. There are things that you can make use of. Yes, don't just relent. Don't just sit down and look at it that, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? Yes, you can do it. Yes, you can start it. Check your pantry. Check your pantry and see, are there things I can do? Are there things I can, start? Just start. Just start. Don't just relent about it. Little things. You have your oven. As a woman, as we have some men in there. Yeah, we have lots of men that are in the baking industry. We have lots of women in the nowadays. When you look at it, we even have teenagers. We have children. Parents have started teaching their children skills. We are not in that era that you let your child stay. When you are in the kitchen, they come there in the kitchen and watch what you are doing. Nowadays, we have competition amongst children. Yes. So what are we talking about? So do not relent. Do not relent. You just have to take the bull by the horn, like I've said. So start. Look at your pantry. Look at your kitchen. You've already started making something small. Yes, so go ahead. What is holding you back? Start it. Packaging matters. Yes, when you're packaging any product, make sure you package it in a very nice, packaging, and make sure it's inviting. Apart from that, there are other things that you have to be friendly when it comes to customer relationship. Yes, when it comes to your neighbor, when it comes to maybe your church member, activities, events that you go for, you have to try as much as possible and let people know what you do. When they know what you do, nobody wants to associate with people they've not seen. Visibility goes a long way. They want to see your face. Yes, Like you're seeing my face now. I'm sure most of you have gone through Fidi Bakery page and seen all the things that we have been doing. Yes. So from now on till the end of January, yes, I'll always come up and be giving you those little things that you need to start that business with. You need to start. Do not relent. So I'm talking about simple tools that you can make use of. Simple tools that you can make use of. Measuring cup and spoon. We have different types of measuring. You have some that are not as, they have different quality, and with different quality you have different price, but your main aim is achieving that product, that consistency in that thing that you are doing. Make sure that you are achieving it. Yes, you need your measuring cup and measuring spoon. They come in different, once you get your, this is 1 cup, the next one is half cup. You have like that. When you check inside, I don't want to give you this one when you go to the market, or it's something you do have in your kitchen. It has measurements. It already has, that is written. Some they might write it here, some they might write it here, and this helps you whenever you are measuring to have a consistent, product whenever you're doing your baking. Another tool I want to show you is the whisk. We have different types of whisk that you can make use of. Funny enough, do you know that some time ago, even up till now, some use their hand as a simple, yes, use their hand. When you check my page, you would see when I'm doing the baking and all that, I still use my hand. So it's not eliminating your hand completely, except when you have a very, very big structure bakery that it is automated from start till the end. It's automated, no human contact, and the only contact it will have is probably when packaging. And even in packaging, you have it automated until the end, except that. But this tool is very good. You use it in the kitchen as well. You want to whisk your egg. You can even, we have the big size. We have the big size that you can make use of. You want to even cream your, I know of some people that don't have wooden paddle or the wooden spoon, and they make use of this to mix, to cream the sugar and margarine. Yes, this too can be used. By the time you continue mixing and mixing and mixing, the end result that you want to get is for it to become fluffy. It's for it to become fluffy. So start it. You have your spatula to scrape down. There are alternatives. If you say you want to use your spoon in the house, you can use it. Yes, you can. And if you feel this is still expensive for you, you can still make use of your spoon. Baking paper. Sometimes you might look at it that this might be a little bit expensive. Sometimes you have brown paper that you can make use of. If you're using brown paper, okay, let me just tell you, if you're using, let's say you don't have access to getting this, you have brown paper. The brown paper, you coat it in vegetable oil. The essence of you using a baking paper is for, especially let's say cookies, you don't want the cookies to stick to the baking pan. So once you're baking, after baking it, you see it come out easily. Apart from that, even if you do not have an oven, do you know you can use your stove top and your pot to bake? Yes. Baking, what it requires essentially is you making use of dry heat. Dry heat. And once you are able to, do that, but make sure the heat you're using, when you on the oil, your stove top, make sure the flame is blue. Make sure the flame that you're using is blue. It shouldn't be too hot, so that whatever thing you are using it to bake comes out nice, not being burnt. And the kind of pot that you are using also matters as well. So you try as much as possible to make sure that all these simple things are things that you can make use of. Yes, another thing is hand mixer. Hand mixer. Let me bring it out. Hand mixer. You can as well afford it. It has different. This is for the dough. But when using this, you can only use this for, let's say, focaccia bread. Focaccia bread is not a stiff kind of consistency for like making burger bread. Focaccia is a soft dough. So even if this cannot be used for others because it's not that, the durability is not as durable as, because of the dough is always heavy, and once it's heavy, it's going to affect the engine and it might spoil. But for focaccia, you can still make use of your hand, mix with your hand, and spread it out, add in what kind of spice you have. You have thyme, you have olives, like that. So in essence, go and start that little business that you want to start. Start it. Don't look at it that it's too, how am I going to go about it? So these are simple tools that you can start with, and this would go a long way. Thank you for being part of this wonderful session. In a subsequent session, we'll be talking about the packaging. I just chipped it in here talking about packaging, how you need to package, different types of package that you need, and different types of products that you want to package for. Is it cake you want to do? Is it muffin? Is it pie? Is it cookies? They have different packaging that you can use. So, like I would always say, do not relent in whatever thing that you are planning on doing this year, 2026. Thanks so much for joining in. Yes, thank you so much for joining in. I remain your female baker, Oriofe Adewale, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment. Yes, thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. And thanks for coming online with me this wonderful day. So catch you tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day where we come and give you more tips on starting your small business. Bye-bye.